Good morning, students. Today we are going to study chapter number 3, triangles. And in this video, we are going to study practice set 3.1, remaining sum from question number 5 to question number 10. Now we start question number 5. In the given figure, measures of some angles are given. Using the measures, find the values of x, y, z. Now we see first the figure. Here, measure of angle NET is 100 degree. Measure of angle EMR is 140 degree. Now, tell me, what is the relation between angle TEN and angle NEM? Here we see 100 degree and 1. Here, both angles are angles in a linear way. So, measure of angles in a linear pair is 180 degree. So, measure of angle NET is 100. Then what is the measure of NEM? It is 80 degree. Here also same. Angle EMR is 140 degree. Then what is the measure of angle EMN? Is a 40 degree. Results are same. Angles in a linear way. If it is a 40 degree and it is a 100 degree, then what is the measure of X? And how we find it? The sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. So it is 100. His Z is 40. Y is 80. Then what is the measure of x? 80 plus 40, 120 plus 60. So now we write here answer. Solution. Angle NEM plus angle NET is equal to 180 linear angle property. Then we substitute the measure y plus 100 degree is equal to 180. So therefore y is equal to 80 degree. Next, angle NME plus angle EMR. Angle NME plus angle EMR is equal to 180. Again same reason. Angles in a linear pair. Therefore Z plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degree. So measure of angle Z is 180 minus 150, 40 degree. Now in triangle NEM, angle N plus angle E plus angle M is equal to 180. So therefore x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree. Therefore x plus 80 degree plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Here we substitute the given measures. Therefore x plus 120 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore x is equal to 180 minus 120, answer is 60 degree. Hence the values of x, y and z are 60 degree, 80 degree and 40 degree respectively. Next example is number 6. In the given figure, line AB parallel line DE. Then find the measures of angle DRE and angle ARE using measures of some angles. Here, what is the given here? Line AB parallel line D. So, angle BAD and angle EDAR, which type of angle? They are alternate angle. So, measure of angle D is 70 degree. Here, measure of angle D 70, measure of angle E 40. Then, what is the measure of angle R and how we find it? We find it by using angle sum property of triangle. So, now we see the solution. AB parallel DE and AD is the transversal of line. Then angle BAR is equal to angle RBE is 70 degree is a alternate angles. Then in triangle DER, in triangle DER, angle D plus angle E plus angle R means DRE is equal to 180 angle sum property of triangle. Substitute the measures here. Therefore, 70 degree plus 40 degree plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, 110 plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. So measure of angle DRE is equal to 180 minus 110, 70 degree. Now we find out angle ARE. Angle ARE is equal to angle DRE plus angle REB. Angle ARE is equal to DRE plus angle RBE, exterior angle of a triangle. Angle ARE is the exterior angle of triangle BER or EBR. So exterior angle is sum of its measure of exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angle. So therefore measure of angle DRE is 70. 70 plus measure of angle RE is 40. So 70 plus 40 is equal to 110. Hence the measure of angle DRE and measure of angle ARE are 70 degree and 110 respectively. Now we start question number 7. In triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. If angle C is equal to 70 degree, then find the measures of angle AOB. If the bisectors of angle A and angle B of a triangle ABC intersect at point O. Now we see the figure. Here, angle ABC is the given triangle and angle AO and OB are bisectors of angle A and angle B. Bisector makes two equal parts. So we write here x and x means angle CAO and angle OAB having equal measure. So x and x. CAO measure of angle CAO is x and measure of angle OAB x. Then what is the measure of angle CAB? X plus x is the 2x. Similarly, angle CBO and angle OBA is equal to y. Therefore, angle CBA is equal to 2y. So let angle CAO is equal to angle OAB is equal to x. Therefore, angle CAB is equal to 2x. Next, angle CBO is equal to angle OBA is equal to y. Therefore, angle CBA is equal to 2y. Here we see C is 70 degree, angle C is 70 degree, angle A is 2x and angle B is 2y. Now we are using here angles of property. So in triangle ABC, angle CAB plus angle ABC plus angle BCA is equal to 180 degree angles of property of triangle. Now we substitute the measures. Measure of CAB is 2x. So therefore 2x plus measure of CBA is 2y or ABC is 2y and BCA is given 70 degrees equal to 180. So we take a common here 2. Therefore 2 in bracket x plus y is equal to 180 minus 70. Therefore 2 is equal 2 in bracket x plus y is equal to 110. So x plus y is equal to 110 upon 2. So x plus y is equal to 55 degree, equation number 1. Now we find out measure of angle AOB. In triangle AOB. Again we are using the same property. In triangle AOB, angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree angles of property. Therefore, measure of angle OAB is x, we write here x, plus measure of angle OBA is y, we write here y, plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. But we already here find out x plus y is equal to 55 degree. Therefore, 55 plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. From 1, Therefore, angle AOB is equal to 180 minus 55. Therefore, angle AOB is equal to 125. Now, our answer is angle AOB is 125 degree. Now we start question number 8. In the given figure, line AB parallel line CD. Line PQ is the transversal. Ray PT and ray QT are the bisectors of angle BPQ and angle PQD respectively. So prove that measure of angle PPQ is equal to 90. See here, line AB and line CD are two parallel lines and PQ is their transversal. So what is the relation between in angle BPQ and PQD? Both angles are interior angles. Then ray RT and ray QT are the bisectors of angle BPQ and PQD. Bisector makes two equal parts of given angle. Now we write here solution given AB parallel CD and PQ is the transversal of given lines, and ray PT and ray QT are the bisector of angle BPQ and angle PQD. Then let angle BPT and angle TPQ is equal to x. Both angles are same because ray PT is the bisector of BPQ. Then ray ray QT makes QT is the bisector of angle PQD. So DQT and TQP is equal to 1. Then angle BPQ plus angle DQP is equal to 180 degree. These are interior angles are supplementary angles. So BPQ means angle BPT plus angle TPQ. So we write here angle BPT plus TPQ plus in second bracket PQD means angle DQT and angle TQP is equal to 180 degree. So measure of angle BPT is x, measure of angle TPQ is x. So here therefore x plus x is equal to DQT, measure of DQT angle is y, measure of TQP is also y. So x plus y plus y is equal to 180. X plus x, 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. Here 2 is common, so x plus y is equal to 180. Then x plus y is equal to 180 upon 2, and 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 2 zeros are 0. So x plus y is equal to 90 degree, equation number 1. Then we see here in angle PQT. Here measure of these two angles is 90 degree. Then we find out measure of angle T means measure of angle PTQ. In triangle PQT, angle TPQ plus angle TQP plus angle PTQ is equal to 180 degree. We are using here angle sum property of triangle. Measure of TPQ is, we already write here x. Measure of angle TQP is y. So from equation number 1, x plus y is equal to 90 degree plus angle PTQ is equal to 180 degree from 1. Therefore, angle PTQ is equal to 180 minus 90, and our answer is 90 degree. So therefore, angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Now we start question number 10. In the given figure, line DE parallel line GF, ray EG and ray FG are the bisector of angle DEF and angle DFM respectively. So prove that angle DEG is equal to half of angle EDF and EF is equal to FG. Figure is given, so we write first given. Ray EG is the bisector of DEF. Bisector makes two equal parts of given angle. So let angle DEG is the first part of DEF and angle GEF is the second part of angle DEF. So let angle DEG is equal to angle GEF is equal to y. Then ray FG is the bisector of angle DFM. Here also same. Let DFG is equal to GFM is equal to XT. Therefore, angle DEG is equal to angle EGF. are equal. Angle DEG is equal to angle EGF are equal because of line DE parallel line GF and AGF there transversal. So both are alternate angles. So angle DEG is equal to angle GF is equal to 1. Then major angle DEF is equal to major angle GFM. Major angle DEF is equal to major angle GFM. Both are congruent because DE and line GF are parallel lines and EF is their transversal. So both are congruent corresponding angles. Here measure of angle DEF is 2y and measure of angle GFM is x. So 2y is equal to x, equation number second. Now measure of angle GFD. Measure of angle GFD is equal to measure of angle EDF. Both are alternate angles because DE parallel GF and DF is their transversal. So measure of angle GFD is equal to measure of angle EDF. Therefore EDF measure of angle GFD is x. So x is equal to EDF means value of EDF angle EDF is x. But value of EDF also 2y because 2y is equal to x from second. So we write here angle EDF is equal to 2y. Therefore angle EDF is equal to 2 into y means angle DEG and angle GF. For DEG we need DEG. So we write here 2 into angle DEG. Therefore angle DEG is equal to half of angle EDF. It is our first proof. Now we write second one EF is equal to FG. In triangle EFG, in triangle EFG, angle GEF is equal to angle EGF is equal to y. Angle GEF is equal to angle EGF is equal to y. Isosceles triangle property.